Three, two, one, splice. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. And today with me is a very special guest of mine. I know you're probably sick and tired of me constantly saying special guesses, but that's how I roll. So fuck y'all. I would like to introduce you all to Melina. Hey, Melina.
Hi.
So her first time doing a podcast, and she's very nervous. So please be kind. Melina here is my girlfriend. Hi, Melina.
Hi, everyone.
um, I had to force her to do this. She's bounded to the chair. No, I'm kidding. I never do that to you. So, babe, tell us about yourself. Well, let's talk about your nerdy side. I know, but my audience don't know. But I know you love to read comic books. You love Marvel movies, and you just like to play video games as well. Not like the hardcore console games, but you love your games as well. Mainly like your Mario games, your Nintendo games. And that was one of the attractions between me and you. It was like, why? Okay, before I let her speak, I gotta get this story out. So remember on our, what was it? I think it was our third date. I challenged you to Mario Kart. And what threw me off was I was testing her because she was telling me like, oh, she likes video games and she loves comic books and Marvel movies, and I'm over here like, is she an undercover nerd or is she just pulling my leg just to make me like her more? So one day I'm like, I had my Switch and I just challenged the Mario Kart. I'm like, hey, you want to play Mario Kart? She says sure, in her sure way. And I was shocked, ladies and gentlemen, because she was on my ass the whole race. The whole time. I'm in first place and she's in second place, just gunning for it, just on me. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up. She's pretty good. And I gotta give it to you, man. Like, you really did. Like, third date, it was like, wow.
I have to show you.
Yeah. So, let's go back to the question. Tell us about yourself and your nerdy ways. Things that you enjoy, listen to, read. I know you're a big music fan. When I mean music, I'm not saying that she's just
I listen to all genres, not just one.
Yep.
Whatever strokes my boat, whatever makes me want to dance and do a little head nod. It's my favorites.
Yep. So, let's break it down to categories. Music. Let's start with your favorite one to make you feel more comfortable. Talk to us about music. Like, what made you like just fall in love? Everybody loves music, but I feel like not everybody loves music as much as you do.
Am I like a different kind of species?
Yes, you are the alien species.
He's alien species. I don't know. It's just I'm Latina. I'm used to just listening to all types of music. My mom was she's a Puerto Rican woman, and she listens to Mexican music, which is kind of funny. Hence,
my aunt is like that. One of my great aunts loves Mexican music, straight Puerto Rican, like from the island, straight Puerto Rican, but loves Mexican music. So I see where you're coming from when that happens, when that goes down.
Yeah, that's how she made me. I mean, you know, Puerto Rican Mexican. No wonder. Go figure.
A taco and jibarito swirl.
That sounds good right now.
Hey, let me get one taco and one jibarito. Yeah, with everything on it. Both. Yeah, thanks. All right, boss. That's me saying it in English. Babe, can you say it in Spanish?
Me des un taco de asada con jibarito.
I don't speak a lick of Spanish. That's the fucked up thing about me. It's like, damn it. And even my co-host JJ, he was like, or Jay, or whatever we're calling him. I constantly forget it's either JJ or Jay. I forget. I think we agreed on Jay. But even he was like, you don't speak Spanish? No. But you're Puerto Rican. I know. And I'm not the only second generation Hispanic who don't speak Spanish. And that's the fucked up part. Like, first generations Hispanics speak Spanish. Their kids, the second generations, they lag. And since your mother was born in Puerto Rico, correct?
Yeah.
And then here, so technically you are a first generation. So you fall in the category of first. You and your brother.
Yeah. My brother doesn't know how to speak shit of Spanish. He tries.
He tries, but hell, he knows how to order food in Spanish just like me.
I'll be like, Lloyd, no. That's not how you say it. Sorry.
Her brother, he's going to be a guest on this show too. That kid, I can't even say kid. That man he's funny, but he's pretty awesome. He's another
he's like
nerd.
A grandpa kid.
Oh God, he is. We'll make him listen to this episode.
He's a grandpa kid. Oh,
all right, baby. So music is what makes you just love music. You love all genres, and like you said, being a Latina, it just flows through you. Like just the music, the movement, the rhythm. You just love it.
Music comes on, I start dancing.
Especially if it's good music. I don't know. I have a weird taste in music. Like I like all genres as well, but then again, I have that weird one where I'm like, man, this country's pretty good. And next one is in my little soundtrack. So if you guys remember, Mark came over to Chicago one time, and we actually went to a country bar. Babe, I think I told you the story.
Mm-hmm.
We were at a country bar in Wrigleyville. I didn't know there was a country bar in Wrigleyville. 2 of them at that.
Yeah.
And the first one we went to, I swear to God, I smelled pulled pork, and I was like, oh, fuck, I want a pulled pork sandwich right now. Because one thing I love is Southern grilling. Oh.
I keep talking about food. I'm just going to get hungry.
Southern barbecue. What's Southern grilling? Southern barbecue.
Yeah.
And I know you know because you were in Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you know about that Southern barbecue.
Kentucky, Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Mississippi. Have you ever been to any of those other cities like what was it, Kansas City or?
No, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Have you been to the Smoky Mountains or no?
No.
Okay. You ever been into any of the major cities in the southern parts, or were you just more rural when you were out there?
Not really.
It was just more like a mixture, like suburban and rural areas.
Something like that.
Yeah, but you still got
I was
that.
in the real country part.
Yeah, the rural part where it's like your neighbor is like, yeah, my neighbor is like 20 miles down.
Their pool is actually the swamp.
Creek. The pool is a creek.
Creek, swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Get my notions.
Yeah. Yeah, the pool. Yeah, their pool's the creek right there. Yeah. You want to swim? Over there's the creek. You could just dive on in. You look, you're like, what the fuck?
Is that my underwear's in there?
I don't even know if I should dip my toe. As soon as you get that idea, the family dog just dives in the water. You're like, you know what? This is unsanitary. I ain't gonna do this. So let's talk about video games, babe. Favorite video games? Nail it.
Mortal Kombat.
You gotta speak a little louder. You gotta.
Mortal Kombat.
Wow, you really are nervous. Why? Because you share that name with one of the characters?
No, it's just I grew up on that. My brother.
Playing Mortal Kombat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, Mario. I used to play Tony Hawk a lot. I was a
Pro
big
skater.
Tetris person.
Me and my uncle, he had, remember the original Game Boys? He still has it till this day. And I want to take it from him.
You should have never told me that.
He has the original Game Boy with Tetris with it. And me and him, babe, he goes in there swapping batteries every now and then because he still plays it till. What kills me, like, my uncle still plays it to this day. My uncle's like 60. I think my uncle's like 65, 67. I forgot which age. He still looks young for his age. He may be 65, 67, head full of white hair. But if he were to dye his hair, he would drop, like, you would think the man's probably in his 40s. That's what I love about my family. We age like fine wine.
Yeah, like you.
Oh, wow, thank you. But he has the original Game Boy with Tetris. And when I was a kid and I used to go over, me and him will be playing it hardcore. And to this day, I can't beat his score. Because he plays it hardcore. He plays it every day when he can. And I can't believe this man still buys batteries for this damn thing. And it takes 4 AA batteries.
Don't let me find something like that for Tetris. Forget it.
All right. So I'm going to buy her the Nintendo 3DS. And then we're going to hook up Tetris to it. And I'm never going to hear from her again.
No, you won't. My brother, like, him and my mom, they used to, like, crack little jokes like, "Oh my God, can she hear us?" And I'm hearing them the whole time, but I'm so focused.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hello." My mom's like, "You gonna eat? I'll be there right now." Food's cold. Still playing Tetris. Thank God for Tetris though. Helps
Yeah.
you organize. I tried doing that with this freaking my little cousin now that I'm taking care of. Doesn't know how to organize. I tell him use Tetris. He's like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "Oh my
Lord.
God." Doesn't know.
He doesn't. Poor kid. He doesn't know what we grew up with.
No.
So you said Mario, Mortal Kombat, because you and Melina share names.
Well, no,
I'm kidding.
Because of that. I used to actually use Celine.
Celine.
Is it Celine? The one with the hair?
Oh!
It is, right? Celine, right?
I forgot her name. I think it is Celine. Oh, yeah. When she screams and, like the fatality when she screams in your ear and your head explodes. Yeah.
I used to be that kid that's using that same move. And Lloyd's like, "Stop. You're freaking using it too much." And I'm just still pressing that same button.
I think her name is Celine. I forgot her name. No, I think it's
I don't know.
Well, as I go on for a search, comic books, your second favorite medium that you enjoy.
Yeah, because I was a kid and there was a freaking yard sale. There's this one little old lady. She's like, "Oh, you and your brother should try reading the little comic books." So I was like, "Okay." And then from there, me and my brother started looking for like little other yard sales.
Yeah.
And then I just had a whole collection. And my brother's like, "You're actually not reading them. You're putting them in plastic." Like, yeah, the pictures are nice. Back then, it was just about the pictures. I was little. I was like between 5 and 9, maybe around there. I think.
Sindel, that's her name.
Sindel, there you go. But I thought it was Sunny.
I think you're thinking
I thought it was.
There's Sindel. She was introduced, I think, in Mortal Kombat 3.
Oh, my bad to all the Mortal Kombat fans.
Then we're pulling back. She's not a true Mortal Kombat
I know,
fan.
right? As a little kid, I used to always just want to play with my brother.
Yeah. There's, what's her name? Sonya Blade. I think you're probably thinking Sonya.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kitana, Melina. Even though this Melina is not spelled the same way as your name.
Yep, I know.
Melina.
I know. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Because hers has 2 E's. And her I and the E is in different areas. But anyways, I'm going to bore them with that
one. Comic books, you and your brother used to go to garage sales, collect them, buy them, whatever. Yeah. Favorite comic book character? I think I already know this answer.
I don't have a favorite. It's just like I just had a favorite in comic books.
Okay. This nail it down. Favorite Avenger?
Favorite Avenger? I don't have one favorite. I have many favorites.
Just pick one out of many.
Wonder Woman? It's really... I don't know.
Oh my god.
What?
Wonder Woman's a Justice League.
Hi,
DC.
honey.
Not Avenger. That's Marvel. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see it, but she's hitting me because she's really, really still nervous and she's turning red. All right, so Justice League. You love Wonder Woman.
Yep. Okay.
Justice League. I get it. You love Wonder Woman. Avenger. Marvel. Black Widow. Black Panther. It's funny.
Everything.
Black Widow.
I've never had a favorite. Everybody be like, "Oh, so what do you go for? DC, Avengers, or Justice League, or something like?"
DC, Marvel.
I don't care.
What's the other one? Dark Horse. So many different comic books. So many different comic publishers.
I think it's just that's how I've always been, even with music. I'm like that with everything. I don't pick.
As long as it like piques your interest, you'll enjoy it. Yeah. Should I tell them the story about Black Panther? And how you dusted me? So, ladies and gentlemen, when we went to go see Black Panther on the release day, that Friday, we were there early, like super early. We're the first ones in line. And that line got packed really fast. We can't forget about that stupid bitch and her kids trying to cut everybody. My girl was really about to pounce at them like the Black Panther. But so we're the first ones in line. We're waiting, and I'm there holding a bucket of popcorn and my drink, and she has her drink, and also, didn't you sneak in some snacks? Yeah, you had your snacks. So we're there waiting, eating the popcorn, talking to the people who were actually behind us, having small talk, and next thing we notice this stupid ass lady with her kids trying to cut everybody, and my girlfriend told them, "Hey, the line is back there." She goes, "Okay," and then walks into the fucking theater. I could see the rage in my girlfriend's eyes, like, this bitch did not just do that.
Wait your ass in line like everybody else.
Exactly. Especially that you said, like, I'm gonna tell security.
I'm gonna snitch today.
So security actually, we didn't tell security, but security actually brought them out, took them to the back of the line. And as soon as everything was cleared out, they cleaned the theater, and security told us, you guys could come on in. I take one step, and there goes my girlfriend. She's already having a seat. She already took a seat and everything. And she's like, "Babe, up here. I'm right here." Damn, woman.
And he's normally the walker. I'm not.
Exactly. And it was just, you were just super excited to see Black Panther.
Yes, I was.
And we both really enjoyed it.
I was excited because it was in my birthday month.
It was February.
Yep.
She was really excited for that movie. And I can't blame her. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I know you enjoyed it as well.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes to Marvel, I know because you told me many times that Black Panther is your favorite. Also, the New Mutants, remember that, babe? So remember the movie? Remember the trailer? We saw New Mutants and how it was a horror. It was like a horror type movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm a big chicken towards scary movies.
You don't do scary movies? Yeah. You know what happened?
Yeah.
They're not making it.
Womp womp.
That was loud. Time to mute this. Didn't expect that. So since the Disney and Fox merger happened, Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and they were making a New Mutants movie. It's been put on hiatus. So it might not be released. And it's so sad because that movie really, really looked good to me. And I want to see it really, really bad. It might not even come out.
Damn.
I know you're happy. You're in back of your mind doing backflips and stuff like, yeah, I don't have to see that scary mutant movie.
Because I could have just hid behind your arm and watched it still.
Like it. Like when we went to go see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When we went to go see it, I'll never forget that movie. I didn't even have to beg her or anything. I just told her, we're gonna go see it and we're gonna watch it. I mean, we're gonna go see it and you're coming with me. She was like, okay. I can do scary movies. So there's a lot of scenes, a lot of jump scenes, stuff like that, where for me, I was okay with. I'm so used to jump scenes, especially playing, and a lot of nerds will understand this, Dead Space. It will fuck up your life right there, especially if you have the correct audio. Super fucking scary. But while watching a movie, all the jump scenes of it, or just stupid scenes, and where they'll have a character just pop up out of nowhere, that's not supposed to even be scary, but it's just to add that little thrill. Melina here was either jump, squeeze my arm, or just like try to dive her head in my armpit. And there was one scene, I think it was the bathroom scene, right? Where the little girl, I forgot her name, damn it. She was in the bathroom, and as soon as she turns around, when she hits her father over the head, remember? And as soon as she turns around, there goes Ed. He grabs her, and then that's it. I want to say it was that scene where you jumped so bad that I jumped so bad. I was like, oh my God. That was the only part that got me. And it wasn't because of that scene. It's because you actually scared me. You got me real good. I was like, fuck. No, you got me. So that was pretty fun. I like watching scary movies with you, even though you are a chick and shit, like you said.
You like watching scary movies? What kind of torture is that?
It's because of your reactions. They bring more emotion within the movie. That's why I love to go to the movie theaters to see certain movies, because you could feel the energy, you could feel like the emotions in that room.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really don't like some of these direct to like streaming services and stuff like that. It's like Disney talking about doing that with Star Wars. I don't want to see Star Wars on Netflix. I want to go see it in the theater because I want to be able to feel that energy with the people. Like, how will you feel they'll do that to now Marvel movies? No more theater, just direct to Netflix. It's a convenience.
It's not exciting.
But exactly, because you're not gonna be in that same room with other fans that you don't know, you never met, but then it starts conversations.
I just want to be excited to see it. I was like, okay, the new movie's coming out.
Yeah, and with my experience, you're a very social person. You love your small talk and whatever. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're going to watch a movie that you really enjoy. You start talking to your neighbor about it for a small minute, and just enjoy the movie, and then be like, "Damn, that was awesome!" Like when we went to go see Star Wars, and how I hated the film. You know it. You really don't care about the whole Star Wars thing, but what was it? The last scene where we saw Luke Skywalker just disappear, just died and disappear. Me and the guy next to me, because it was a packed theater, he was to my right. Me and him looked at each other. I don't know him, he don't know me. And I think he was there with either his best friend or his lover. Don't know. It was another dude. Not not judging. But me and him looked at each other, and we both said at the same time, just real quiet. What the fuck? And I know you remember the car scene when me and you walking. I'm outside smoking a cigarette, fucking annoyed, stressed out, like, really, this fucking movie happened?
Yeah. And I know you were just about to freaking pop. I was just waiting for it.
We walked to the car. I got the car warming up. Got some music playing. Got it on low. You're talking. I forgot what I think you're talking about your cousin. And next thing you know,
I stood quiet because I was just.
And then I thought I scared you. I really thought I scared you until you hit me with a.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it. I knew you were gonna step. I was just waiting for it.
I had a feeling because you didn't seem so excited about it. Because you were excited to see it, but you weren't excited when it finished. So that's why I already kind of knew.
Yeah, it was bad. To me, it was bad. There was a lot of scenes where some of the scenes were funny. I will give him that. But overall, it wasn't a great Star Wars movie. And there's a lot of people on the internet agree with me.
Yeah, see, I don't watch Star Wars, so to me it was like, oh, it was good.
See, that's coming from somebody who doesn't watch Star Wars.
But Star Wars fans, I mean, I get it. Like once you explained it to me, I was like, oh, okay, so it'll be like my favorite movie, not adding up the way it was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I was super. You were very there. How excited I was for it.
Yeah.
I was just jumping with joy, like, fuck yes, another Star Wars movie. This is gonna be fucking horrendous. So what else? Oh, so Game of Thrones. It's been confirmed. Next year, I think the first half of next year.
It's retarded.
We're gonna be getting it next year.
They should have given it to us this winter, so we could use the whole scene.
Winter is here. Apparently, it is there now. They still do the filmings, and especially that they're saying that the episodes are gonna be longer.
That'd be awesome for making me wait this long.
6 episodes though. Each episode they're talking about is going to be about an hour long.
That's fine.
So I guess they're still trying to they're still, I don't think they're filming anymore. They're doing post-production. Adding all the effects and everything like that, and then next year.
Yeah, because I want to see the frozen dragon.
Oh yeah, you're right. The ice dragon.
Yeah. I want to see how they use them. I'm so sad.
Yeah. Who was it that got killed? It was named after her brother. I forgot her brother's name, but she named that dragon after her brother.
Yeah, it was the biggest one.
No,
it wasn't the big one.
It was
She's
the little
got
one.
the biggest one. It's the littlest one, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a little one.
Oh wow.
She rides Drogon. That's
Yeah.
the big one. She named him after her husband that passed.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo. But she named him Drogon. Fucking dragon's huge. I love that scene to feel the fire.
She acts, she freaking finds out that's her nephew.
Yeah.
Ew.
But then again, she is a Targaryen, and
yeah, they're used to that
with the bloodline.
Ew.
So yeah, Jon probably might be the one freaking out.
Oh my god!
I just did my aunt. But that's if Bran, his brother, tells him.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting.
Unless he tells him that you are.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen, but I was just like, oh god.
Yep. Might just tell him that he is what you call it, the son of Lyanna and what is it? Lyanna and
I don't know.
Fuck. What was it? L plus. Well, fuck, man. There goes my Game of Thrones thing.
It's because we haven't been watching it.
Yeah, we haven't. We haven't been watching it. We haven't been reading up on it. And to tell you the truth, I've been staying away from all the leaks and everything is because I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want something to come out and next one get spoiled like I did with fucking Star Wars. I was watching all these episodes about the spoiler warning or predictions. Fuck that. I think that's what also ruined Last Jedi. But then again, even if I didn't watch any of those, I still would have felt this way, the same way, because of how shitty it was. I was talking to PK. We were talking about Game of Thrones and how, Game of Thrones. We were talking about Star Wars and how the director Rian Johnson, who also wrote the film, is like, did he ever brought the script to somebody and reread it and was like, hey, just check it out. What do you think? Like, oh, okay, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. But this red, like, this part right here is just messed up. Which part? Just grab the marker and just circle his whole face and be like, all this is all fucked up.
Oh, hell no.
I would have been that person. Like, seriously, I wouldn't
really?
mark the script. I'll mark you for fucking up the script. You need to change all this. And just, as I say that, just draw a big old circle around your face.
Yeah.
I think that would be very, very
I'll knock that
disrespectful.
marker off your face, off your fucking hand.
Yeah. But then again, if I was your boss, would you?
Okay. I mean, it depends.
Mm-hmm.
If, you know, that boss is paying me good money. If it's not, you know what? Forget you. Fucking out of here. I'm tired of your shit. Then I would be like, okay, maybe I'll look at myself in the mirror when I get home. Maybe I'm tired of my shit.
Yeah.
If I'm fucking up.
So, babe. You listen to these episodes regularly, don't you?
Who?
The episodes that I create in
Yeah.
Competent Nerds.
Kind of his creep. He knows it. And he laughs and chuckles about it.
I do. So, is there stuff that I should be approving on? Maybe things that we don't receive emails, we don't receive comments on our videos or anything. It looks like our little fan base we got just like to just listen to us and just go about their business without giving us any, questions, comments, concerns, stuff like that. Do you have anything you would like to ask me? Like things I can improve on, things that we should talk about, or, any improvements, questions, comments, concerns,
No.
So I'm doing A-okay?
Yeah.
For my first podcast?
Yes.
What do you think about the name Incompetent Nerds?
Fits.
Because we're very incompetent.
They're very nerd-like.
And very nerdy.
Yes.
Yeah. It was funny how we came up with that name. I came up with the name.
I used to always have the hots for nerds when I was younger. But I always thought they were so quiet. And maybe I'll scare them away because they were so quiet. Because I'm very social-like. I keep talking and I keep talking. Like with my boyfriend here, I tell him, okay, babe, bye, I'll see you tomorrow. Trying to hang up. We're on the phone for another 20 more minutes because I bring up another topic.
This is true.
So, yeah. Nerds are kind of attractive to me.
Yeah.
You got the brains. Awesome.
Not the bronze.
The brains.
Just the brains.
Yep. The brains is the strongest muscle to me.
Ah, okay.
Because you can have all that muscles in your arms, but what the fuck? Do you have any brains? No. Not my thing.
Let's see. Man, we did about a half hour. Anything else we should be talking about? Should enjoy? Things of that nature? Did you like being part of this episode? You could be honest.
Yeah, but it was nerve-wracking.
Well, once you get used to it, trust me and Jay's first episode,
I don't really like
we
recording myself to hear myself. So now it's going to be like,
That's how we are. That's how we were. So after we started to get more used to it, you could say. And that was it. Like, podcasting is pretty fun. It is pretty fun, and it's very enjoyable. Like, once you get the hang of it and you're used to it, and you just start talking and asking questions or discussing, it's just incompetent nerds, and I say this all the time, it's a discussion podcast. We just discuss. We don't lay out news. We don't lay out anything like that. We'll talk on topics about certain things that's in the nerd culture or geek culture world. But it's not like, oh, new game coming out next week, go for it. No, we don't do that. We like to have discussions, be it about ourselves, the geek culture, nerd culture, and that could fall into gaming, filming, sports, workouts, whatever you do that you enjoy. It is your geekiness. It is your nerd. It's just your nerddom. So, for example, you say you love music, and I
nerd out on music. That's mine.
Exactly.
That's my kind of thing.
And it kills me.
I literally listen to every damn thing from like
all eras,
classical, country,
all genres and eras,
Hinduish, whatever. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't want to offend anybody.
What Hindi?
Yeah.
What's it called? Bollywood.
Yeah.
They're Bollywood
like
music.
To it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. What I like about the Bollywood music,
it kind of makes my hips want to go side to side.
Yeah, what's funny because Bollywood music, it's like that distant salsa cousin, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or no, merengue cousin. Because it got that same. It has that same little beats and where you want to like bounce your hips or your head side to side.
And they actually are.
Yep. And it's like, this is that distant cousin.
Yeah.
And that's and
maybe
it's pretty
that's
good.
why when I used to work in the airport, they used to be like, "Oh, are you basically their nationality?" I'm like, "No, I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican." I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
I used to always be confused.
Yeah. And it's funny, Bollywood, I listen to it every now and then.
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
He kind of freaks out that I listen to everything.
It throws me off because sometimes we'll be driving or be taking a lift or we'll be at a restaurant or a store or outside.
And I actually know the song.
And there's some person, like some random song is playing of any of those areas, especially like somebody's car that I haven't heard in years. And I'll turn to her and she's already singing it. Like, what the fuck? You're like the walking Shazam app. I swear. All I gotta do is touch your shoulder, and next thing you know, I'll be like, what song is this? And you'll nail it right then and there, or you'll know lyric for lyric.
And if I actually don't, I actually be intrigued and be like, where's my Shazam?
Exactly. I feel like you do have the Shazam app, right?
Yep.
I feel like you don't even use it.
No. Unless if it's a new song and I want to know what the hell it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to get this song.
Trying to figure out what song it is.
Yeah.
I love that Shazam app. It made looking for songs a lot easier. Oh, yeah. Especially when you're at certain places.
Compared to when I used to listen to that one sentence of the lyrics.
What was that?
Start looking it up.
Yeah, back in the days, it was horrible because they were like, what was that? Especially before internet and Google, and we used to just try to figure it out. I listened to it on the radio.
There was no looking up lyrics. I had to okay, I'm going to play this song maybe 10 more times, and I'm going to know the whole song. My mom and my brother used to freaking be tired of it. Stop fucking putting the same song.
Yeah. Thank God for headphones.
Yeah.
You ever had a Walkman?
Oh yeah.
The cassette
The
or
cassette and
CD?
the CD.
CD.
Cassette and CD.
I never had the cassette.
One. I've always had a cassette one.
Wow. I never had a cassette one. I had the CD one.
No, I had the cassette and the CD.
And then
I had the MP3 players.
I remember having one
and
too.
then it goes up from there.
There's them MP3 players I have was with a cheapy one.
I found an MP3 player with the MP4 player actually.
Oh, with the video?
With Dane Cook.
Oh, his old stand-ups?
Yeah. I used to always love listening to that guy. He was funny. He's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah. I had an MP3 player, and it used to come with like this case for, remember, the USB? Because some of them had like either you could plug it in, like the MP3 player, just plug it in straight to the PC, or you could just get the one that you had to plug the USB wire into and connect it to your computer. I had the one where it already had the USB connected.
It's the funny part is that the thing is I always had one of those things, but once I had to use the freaking computer, I didn't know how to fuck with it. I used to be like, Lloyd, I'll call my brother.
Yeah.
Can you do this? How the fuck are you gonna buy something that you don't know how to mess with? Because I have my brother.
I got you. You could do this.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But now I got you. I told my brother, I don't need you no more. I got my boyfriend. He knows what he's doing.
Then after the MP3, I was given for my birthday the iPad. Jesus, iPad wasn't around that day. No, they weren't. I had the iPod. I think it was the Nano with the screen.
Yeah,
not the tiny small one that looked like a watch. No, or was
the
it
ones that were like this, like long way?
They had
yeah.
They had a little screen and the rotor, the thing to move your songs. Yep. It was a small one, so I want to say maybe it was an iPod Mini or something. I forgot the name of it.
But yeah,
I think because it wasn't a shuffle. It wasn't definitely iPod shuffle. It was one of those smaller ones, and I remember having that for a long time, and I had videos on there. I had music.
I never had one of those.
I loved it, babe. I always put music on it and everything. I was in love with that damn thing.
Remember those?
A kids what?
Those kids beats.
Kids beats?
Is it the kids beats or is it?
Oh my god! the little ones. Yeah, you put it in and you close it and it'll play.
All on your keychain.
Yeah, and it won't even play one song. It'll play like half of the fucking song. Like, you had the Britney Spears one, you connected it, and it's like, hit me, baby, one more time. And then that was it.
I actually threw that one away. I fucking hated it.
You're not a fan of Britney Spears?
No. Hell no. Hell no.
But, yeah, I remember that. Oh, my God, that was old. Yeah. I think my sister had one, or my cousin. Jeez.
That's the only thing I had. The reason why is because it was passed down through family.
I think it was my sister and my cousin that had those. And it wasn't even the whole song. Like, they had the NSYNC, remember? Bye, 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 bye. And that was it. It was like, where's the rest of the song?
I'll start getting into it. Oh.
Damn it. It was like only like 5-10 seconds of music on that shit. Yeah. Then what else we had? We had that. So I had the iPod. And I lost it. I lost it. My dumb ass left it when I was in college. I left it in the cafeteria. Totally forgot about it. Didn't know. I thought I put it in my pocket or my book bag. Walked out to school. Me and my friends went walking, and I went to go put on my iPod to start listening to it while we were walking. Couldn't find it.
Got your butt whipped, didn't you?
No, not really. Ran back to the school. Wasn't there. Went to security. Asked security. They didn't give a fuck.
No.
Went to Lost and Found. Nobody. Somebody just found the iPod.
Yeah.
I was so heartbroken and pissed.
Like the way I found my iPod. I think I don't know which one it is.
The shuffle, were they really, really tiny?
No, they're as they proceeded to the big one.
Yeah.
It looked like a block.
Yeah. Then that's the same one I was. Did you
stole
the same one I had? Was that you that stole it all those years ago?
No.
Then after that, my grandfather, he drove taxis. somebody forgot their iPod Touch in his car. And as a gift, he gave it to me after I lost mine. But here's the downside. That iPod Touch was only like 8 gigs. And my iPod was about 30 gigs. And it was so heartbreaking that like I couldn't fit all my music on there. I was like, ah. But oh well, I was like, you know what? This would do. I think it was 8 gigs or 16 gigs. I forgot. But yeah, it was still heartbreaking. I couldn't throw all my music on there.
You remember so back then, like when you used to actually circle around that thing from the iPod, you hear the like I still hear it.
Yep, the little clicks.
Yeah.
Because I remember back then, the very first one, my cousin, he had. I'll never forget. We were hanging out, and he had the very first iPod, like the real all white brick looking.
Yeah.
The trackpad was movable. It was a mechanical trackpad. Unlike later on, it was more of a sensor.
That's the one I had. I don't fucking know.
The whole thing will move and it will click, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My cousin had that, and I remember playing. He was listening to music, and he's jamming to music when I'm holding his iPod, and I'm just playing Brick Breaker.
Oh my god! I actually used to play the games on there. I forgot they had games on there. I used to play the solitary game.
Yeah, a lot of those games were. They started making games for them. I remember that, and it was using just that little trackpad and the button. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then then that's when the phones just blew up, and having the Apple Music is just phenomenal.
I love how like I still play solitaire up to this day because my mom, she taught me how to play and actually shuffle the cards right, and then like my little cousins, they're small, and they'll hear the shuffling of the cards and they get excited. What are you playing? What are you doing? What? How do you do that? And I'm like, yes, I can finally teach them something.
My mother used to play solitaire a lot. That it went from her constantly playing with cards to actually buying those machines, those little games, the solitaire games. And we used to have them. We used to play them all the time. And I don't play solitaire anymore. But when I do, it's just like, it brings back memories. Like, damn, I haven't played this in a long time.
I'm playing solitary because my mom was drinking. Come on, sit down. I need a partner. You're just bored.
Man, there was a lot of card games. Solitary. Remember Spider Solitary on the PC?
Oh, yeah.
You can play it on your computer?
I never played it. I played the regular one.
Yeah.
I played the regular solitary.
Oh, my God. I remember when we first got our PC, and I found out those games. Me and my siblings would play those. We even catch my mom playing solitary on that. Not even doing anything, just playing solitary. My grandfather, to this day, he just uses his computer just to play solitary. He has a hand-me-down. He don't give a fuck. As long as he's able to play it, and as long as the mouse is set up for lefties, he's fine. He's a lefty.
Yeah, no, I tried that. Out of curiosity, because I see one of my like old classmates from like grammar school. She's writing with her left hand. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, this is the only way I can write. And I didn't know. I thought we were all right hands. I thought we all wrote on the same hand.
What is that thing? Like 90% of us are righties?
Yeah.
My good friend of mine, he's a lefty.
That's why when I seen her, because she was like the only one, the first one I've ever seen.
Lefty.
And I still remember her name. Her name was Frances. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you writing with that hand? Like, you're out of the norm.
Yeah.
She's like, I am kind of out of the norm. And I like that. Because, I accept weird people. I love weirdness.
So you know how like I think they said what like 80% of the world's population are righty, like 15 to 70% is like lefty, and then like that 1-2% is what's it called?
Where they go with both hands.
They go with both hands. I forgot the term. I know it's something. Dexterous.
My eighth grade teacher, he could do that.
When I was I think 7th grade, one of the students. I forgot his name. He wrote with both hands. He would do righty or lefty. And it was just like, what the fuck? That was like my first time, but I didn't care. I'm like, dude, that's pretty cool. So it kind of like intrigued me because I'm overthinking. He taught himself how to do that. I gotta teach myself how to do that. I'm fucking horrible. My handwriting with my dominant hand is shit. What makes you think my left hand, my left handwriting,
I'm not
was
gonna
gonna
even
be
lie.
anything?
I used to, because my uncle, his handwriting is horrible. So whenever I used to get in trouble, I like in high school, I used to like write a fake note and say my uncle wrote it.
Yeah.
I used to write it with my left hand, and they believed it
because his handwriting was already. Ugh.
Yeah, they believed it. So they're like, "Oh, okay, you got any excuse?" That didn't work for long. I tried.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow. Now you're getting a lot more comfortable. This is what I'm liking.
No.
At first you were nervous.
Stop it.
You're getting more comfortable now, so it's cool.
Stop it. Because I'm not looking at the microphone.
Yeah, you're looking dead at me.
Yeah. creep mode on.
Yeah. So we'll start wrapping up.
Yeah.
What do you think about your first time on this episode? Well, on this show, you listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
So
now I can hear myself. Hi, self. How you doing? Now go back to what you were doing. All right.
But what you think being on this episode? How do you feel? Did you like it? Would you do it again?
I don't know.
All right, we'll definitely do one next week.
What?
Uh-huh.
I agree to this.
Well, you agree now.
Nah.
Yeah, you're with me, so that means you agree.
I'm gonna kill him later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. So if I end up dead, she has admitted to killing me.
Damn.
You played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Yeah. But next episode, I'm trying to get my crew, my old gaming clan, QNAG.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to get together, all of us. There's 5 of us total.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get us all together and act a fool.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun, especially now I'm the only minority in that group.
Minority?
Yeah, if I say I'm the only Latino, they're like, oh, there got to be at least a black guy or Asian guy or somebody in that group. No, I'm the only minority in that group. So this would be kind of fun. They're probably going to listen to this like, oh, that son of a bitch. He's really going to point that out? Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. My throat was a little parch.
Yeah, so that's mine.
Alrighty then. Anything else before we close out?
No.
No?
No.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 47 mark. I want to thank you again for tuning into Incompetent Nerds. Listening to our... oh my lord.
Nice.
Listening to our podcast. And tune in for another episode. I am your host, Tank. Along with...
Melina.
And we're going to go ahead and say goodbye and good night, good morning, or good afternoon. Peace out.